Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's Monday. It is 53 degrees out today, but it's raining and there's an overcast. But we're going to take the 53 degrees because that means I don't have to run my behind around ragged with hot water bottles and slurry foods and extra collagen and milk and all of those things. I can just clear out the refrigerator of leftovers, throw them out there, and let them go to it. But today I have a few chores that I need to get done, and that's scraping the barn. That means scraping all the stalls, even the rooster stalls. They need to be cleaned up. I need to set them up with better feed and waters. Um, it's all sitting out there. It's all ready to rock and roll. So I need to get that done. I'd like to rearrange the guinea pig barn. I shoved everything in that I could. I've got stuff sitting out on the front porch of it. I need to get that moved out. I need to really work on back that area today. I'm also doing laundry. I've pulled out some of my winter clothes. So I've got to figure out my laundry situation. Like I said, clearing out leftovers of doing dishes, getting all the garbage out of the house because tomorrow is garbage day. So really busy today, trying to get some stuff done. Something was brought up in one of my videos regarding the CEO being shot in New York City. I haven't I haven't touched this topic, but for some reason this person thought that maybe I should. I don't know. They asked me my opinion in a video that had nothing to do with it. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to touch this subject because this is something I'm not sure about. I'm really not sure about what's going on there. So let's go through what I do know, what I know. At this point in time, I know that a CEO of a health insurance corporation, organization, whatever the heck it is, was gunned down in New York City. This person, we don't know his motive. We know that he had inscribed things on the bullets and he had a pretty well thought out plan. I mean, apparently he rode a bus from what was it, Atlanta to New York. He was in New York for a while. He had the electric bike set where he needed it to be. I mean, he knew what he was doing. He planned it. So obviously premeditation. Now, the reason for the premeditation, I would assume, is either he was hired to do so, which I don't think so. I think this was a personal vendetta. This CEO was responsible for people suffering and not getting the care required to save their lives. So, family members have been emailing the CEO for apparently years about how his rejection of coverage has either caused more suffering or has caused the death of their family members. So, you've got to understand these family members feel that this CEO is personally responsible for the death of their loved one. I don't know how that feels. I don't know how I would react if I had nothing else to lose. Now, I'm not saying that this is the scenario, but for example, if it was a spouse or a mother of this man and he felt like he had nothing else to live for but to revenge the death of his loved one, that was his motive. I don't know. I'm just saying from all of the emails I have read. Now, I'm kind of wondering where this lies because, are people outraged because people are not outraged? I don't know. Are people outraged because there are people that feel that he deserved this? I don't know. My personal feelings, I don't believe anybody deserves to be gunned down. And with that, I'm going to say, if the people who are outraged because there isn't enough outrage for the death of the CEO, were you outraged when Pelosi's head got bashed in with a hammer? Because we saw at a Trump rally, Trump making fun of the fact that this man had beaten Pelosi's head with a hammer, and the crowd of MAGA cheered and screamed and hollered. There was no outrage. So if it's MAGA people who are outraged because there's no outrage for the murder of this CEO, are you the same MAGA people that are not showing outrage for people marching on the Capitol and beating police officers and killing them, or the fact that someone was beating Pelosi's head in with a hammer? Are you outraged over that? I mean, I don't know what this person was asking me, and I've read it several times. I'm like, what do you want me to say? I don't condone violence. I don't believe that that is the way to handle a situation like that. But I also don't understand how there's no outrage at a MAGA rally when Trump makes fun of Pelosi being beat in the head with a hammer. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. So I'm not sure what it was they were trying to point out. If you're trying to point out hypocrisy, then the people that are outraged, there's no outrage, but we're okay with Pelosi being beaten in the head with a hammer and people going into the Capitol and beating up police officers. That's hypocrisy. So I'm not certain what this person wanted me to say. No, I don't believe people should go and kill people in that situation. I do understand that there is frustration. I do understand that this CEO specifically made decisions that hurt a lot of people so that he could line his pocket with money. It's about money. But to that man who shot him, it wasn't about money. It was about the life of someone. And that's what I would say. I don't know if it was someone personally with that man, or if it was just he got fed up with hearing all of the other ones. But I am concerned about the veterinarian gun. Like, was it because he could order a veterinarian's gun out of a catalog and not a real gun? I mean, I don't know. Is he a veterinarian? Does he work at a zoo? I don't know. I don't know how to connect the dots with this one. All I can say is there's a lot of outrage. I understand it. I don't understand violence. But I don't understand violence on both sides. So if you're outraged over no outrage, then you should be outraged about things that you're not outraged about. I don't know. That's all I have to say. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I just now have a hawk flying in, and I need to go out there and make... I think I just saw a bird dive. All right, I'm out. Bye, y'all. Hugs from a distance.